don't have it. When it's over with, Lance, Lawler will be black and blue from this belt. Lawler, you cannot beat me. You don't have anything to do with Lance Russell. I can only tell you one thing. Be there to see it. And Lawler has nothing going for him. Get out there, runs his mouth. He's the king. He's the best wrestler in the world. And as far as his thing between him and Dundee, I never interfered before. But Lawler, I could beat you thinking. And what happened, I caught you in my trick bag and just turned the thing my way, and it happened.
Well, I kind of hate to see it get so personal, but situation is Sonny King somehow has a way of making things happen the way he tells about them, and you heard what he had to say about the battle with Jerry the King Lawler. So that's all going to take place Tuesday night. Again, the tickets are available today, and remember, too, that special match, Jimmy Hart will be in the ring going against Pat Hutchinson, as well as all of the other bouts that we talked to you about. So you make your plans right now to be there Tuesday. We got more action. Be back to it in just a moment.
This match is one fall, 15-minute time limit match. One fall only, 15-minute time limit. In the ring is Rick Morton. And there's the King, you see, on the right of the screen, coming into the wrestling area now. He has Jimmy Hart with him. Introducing from Nashville, Tennessee.
Wait a minute, you just lost one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay.
All right, that's from Nashville, Tennessee, at 193 pounds on the right of your screen, Rick Morton, and Sonny King is in his corner. On the left of your screen, from Memphis, Tennessee, 228 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler. He has Jimmy Hart in his corner. Again, a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee is Jerry Calhoun.
Okay, Jerry Calhoun in there. Sonny King out with Rick Morton and Jimmy Hart, who's been a long-time friend of Jerry's. He usually sits at our timer's desk and they're getting a chair for him. Good night, Jerry. Just a second, we got a chair.
Get him a chair back in the dressing room where he belongs.
Lawler complaining about Sonny King being out here. Rick just wanted a little insurance, and Sonny sitting over in his corner because Jimmy Hart is, in fact, on this side of the ring with Jerry Lawler. Don't you worry about Rick Morton in there, and worry about keeping Jimmy Hart in his chair. Jimmy is sat at our timer's desk in a lot of cities and a lot of places rooting for Jerry, and just recently has ended up in his corner in there, and that's being a little more than a #1 fan. If we're ready, okay? Here we go. Action about to get underway here, Dave.
Maybe because Lawler is still unhappy. He's still complaining about Sonny King. The bell rang the first time a couple of minutes ago, and Lawler was complaining, so he rang the bell again. And Lawler is still unhappy that Sonny King is over in Rick Morton's corner, and he goes to referee Jerry Calhoun now.
Sonny adding some words of advice on going against Jerry Lawler. Rick Morton, a fine young wrestler. This is a big test and a big opportunity for Rick, Dave.
And we are into action. Rick Morton takes Lawler down to the mat. And Lawler, over to referee Jerry Calhoun, starts complaining immediately. He said, he pulled my hair. It's the only way he could get me off my feet. That is one of the favorite Lawler tactics. Immediately complain to the referee and keep it up throughout the match, whether your opponent does anything wrong or not. And it can be an effective tactic because it gets the referee watching your opponent a little more closely maybe than he's watching Lawler for an illegal thing or two, and Lawler will use that opportunity if he gets it, believe me. Lawler back to the corner to confer with Jimmy Hart. We're at 2:45 now.
We got Jimmy making those conversational remarks to the referee. He's pulling hair. He's pulling hair. He never pulled hair.
Sonny King with a word of advice to Rick Morton over in his corner. Morton on the mat.
Sonny telling the referee what was the fact of the matter, and the referee breaks it up.
Yep. He made Lawler break the hold. And Lawler says, so far, there's not been a lot of action in this one. It kind of reminds me of the basketball coach calling timeout just before the foul shot. It's been a game of strategy so far between Lawler and Sonny King. Lawler very unhappy that King is over in Rick Morton's corner. Morton started with a leg dive. Backed away from it. Morton gets a headlock on Lawler. 4 minutes, 15 seconds gone.
Sonny, who is a very cagey guy himself and in his own right an excellent manager, as a matter of fact was the Wrestling Fans Manager of the Year because of the record that his wrestlers had in the win column. Rick is fortunate. He caught the eye of Sonny, and Sonny was very taken with his aggressiveness, and there's some of it right there.
There's the date. He's got the shoulders down. He couldn't keep them there long.